Hey, what's up? One person who's watching right now, Jam and Sam here, and we're gonna finish restoring the death jingles. We only have one more left, and then we're gonna go on to the victory theme, Diddy's victory theme. But so all we need is Sticker Brush Symphony. I'm about to do that now. We didn't have enough time to finish that one, but that's the last one, and then we'll check on it. Like someone said something about Token Tango needing to be updated. Yeah, and that's that. So right here we have still sounds pretty happy. But let's see what we got here. So pretty much just the a copy of the drum pattern. With the hi-hats going on twice. So here, and all we need to do is cut, get it all the way over here, and then move it a bit. And also, let's see, remove, we only need it to iterate twice. So let's remove everything after this. Oh, and I forgot to move some of these out. Wait, I think I made a mistake. And the velocity is supposed to be the same throughout. I don't know why they have why the velocity here is greater in the original song, but it's not supposed to be that way. So let's just correct that right now. Well, it is supposed to fade out though. And that's a negligible amount, but here's where it gets kind of crazy. So let's kind of cut this down. I think I cut it off too. Oh yeah, when I mistakenly moved that note. Oops, sorry. Okay, cool. And it froze again. All right. Oh wait, we don't need, so it's supposed to just end on this one, that's right. Now actually it's supposed to end on another open hi-hat note. Then it can kind of breathe when it fades out. Alright, so next channel. Cool, the bass, and let's see, so that's going to be an A sharp to a D sharp. So let's go grab our bass. And we're going to need to grab the I think the automation's actually baked into the notes, so we might not need to do that. Yeah, it's baked into the notes. So move it a bit so that it's on the down. And then get another one and say go to D sharp. Cool, perfect. Except that you hear that there's a stereo separation. Stereo separation is supposed to come in. At least I thought it was. It sounds pretty stereo-ish. Let's make it. Oh, the stereo thing is. Okay, I think that was like a. Yeah, it was on at one point, but we want to make sure we want to actually give it the same automation, so that it kind of opens up when it just like it does in the real song. But it only goes for 2 bars, so we only need it for 2 bars. So let's say we'll scale by the bar and go, but it's got to be shifted because like 2 steps. Perfect. All right. Na, 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 na. So where's the sax? All right. Do 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 do. Oh, here it is, alto sax. But is that the right velocity? It feels it feels badly mixed. First of all, it should be 75% velocity. Okay, that sound needs some work. Doesn't look like there's really anything done to it. Maybe it's, I guess it's the reverb. Yeah, less bass. Cool. I like that. All right. Okay. Let me solo that dulcimer. Why is there so much delay on that? Like, oh, I'm on the wrong thing. So this can be gated out, and then we'll have to make sure it's re-enabled in the lead section. Oh, it's already good. Awesome. Now the other layer will be right here. Okay, it needs to be an octave up. And there's too much of a high pass on this. And when this delay comes in, I want to take it out because, like, I want to have it mute because it's like, it's exactly, well, maybe if we didn't have it at exact tempo, it wouldn't run into each other so much. There we go. That fixes it. It was like doing a, like, phasing out in some ways. Sweet. Cool. Now for the final. Okay, and I forgot about the velocity on the dulcimer. What should that be? Because it feels a little bit weak. It does. It should be all the way to forward, but we might not want it that much because of the because of the chords, since there's two going at once. It seems to be able to handle it. Nothing's being overloaded, so I'd say we're good. Cool. But it does feel a little loud, so I'm going to take it down a notch. Oh, that's perfect right there. Perfect. Cool. So that pretty much concludes our that pretty much concludes the death themes. And someone was saying that Token Tango had some panning issues. So let's go and look at that. Has to have higher pitched piano, I think. Okay, hello everybody. Please fix the pop sound at the beginning of Stickerbush Symphony. That'll be fixed when that'll automatically be fixed next time I put the new one out. DK Donkey Kong is here. I think that Sneaky Chanty Death has to have higher pitched pianos. I'll take a look at that later, but I doubt it. Since you're probably going to do the other songs that jingle, do you want to see if you can prevent the notes and the strings from getting cut off in Disco Train? Wait, what? Since you're probably going to do the other songs after the jingle. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. The notes are getting cut off in Disco Train? I'll have to look into that when we do the victory theme. As shown in the previous stream, the notes are there. They just get off. They just get cut off for whatever reason. Okay. Animal antics in that channel. Hello, I'm very grateful for what I love what you do. This quarantine, many blessings. Thanks for everything. Hug from Peru. Hey, nice. Gotta love Peru, huh? I'm here. Jaha Boogie Woogie. Thanks you for restoring that. I used to play this one. Thank you. Where did you get the sounds? Some of them come from the Korg wave station of the. I just looked around the internet, really, kind of scrounging. I knew what I needed, what machines I needed, and just went and searched high and low, and that's that. Now Token Tango, what's the panning issues? When are we going to get to Mining Melancholy? We already did Mining Melancholy for the death theme anyway, but the other jingles are yet to be experienced. So I don't hear any panning issues. It might need to be mixed a bit better. But let's see what we got. Good. There we go. Sounds pretty good to me. I think that sax just needed to be fixed. Oh, the normal and mute trumpets are panned the wrong way. And the sax. Okay, let's look into that. So, which one is the sax? I'm going to have to go back to the, yeah. This looks like it changes panning. First of all, when this is the first thing, so let's okay, so it changes panning quite frequently. Now the lead will be, let me find the trumpet here. Wait. Need to delete all this. Sounds like it's too much chorus on that. So this doesn't matter. There's no note on here. Cool. So that's the trumpet. Now the sax. Oh wait, let's see what's like actually happens there. Actually, the sax. There's also a sax in here. Oh, that one was an echo. This trumpet. So the trumpet shifts. Oh my god. No, not now. Okay, so the trumpet shifts places. And let me see here. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. So I'm gonna have to follow exactly where the changes occur. So for that, this would probably work better if we did note delays instead of all that. Like put the panning in the notes. I mean, so you go and like let's just forget about all this. So we go and say, go to the first one and say. So you have that trumpet in the beginning. What's the panning like when we're here? Right here. So it's 60%, I should say. 57, 58, whatever. It's basically 60%. And 50%, 57% to the left, I believe. 60% to the left. Oh, I forgot about that one. I thought it was like another sax. So this part at the very beginning is going to be 32%. Or 30% basically. Doesn't really matter. 30% to the left. So now during that part, that da-na-na-na-na, so da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, it's going to be 40% to the left. Which this should be center now because we have like a custom thing. So 40% to the left. All right. Wait, that's the one where it's delay, where that's the delay part. So that part we need to take the one from here. And that one's panned to the right. The right 30%. So now when we get to that part, that one's in the first channel, and so we want to say that it will be 30% to the left again. Big surprise. Isn't this a repeat? Oh no, it's well, it's technically, I'm gonna say that it's the same. I'm pretty sure. Here's a. Actually, I'm just gonna look at the thing to be accurate. Do 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 do. Wait, why is this in the same? Wait a minute. First off, it's freezing on me. This, I always thought this was, I always kind of assumed that sound, that part, that da 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 da, it was played with the trombone sample, but this is like straight up the trumpet sample. Really? Wow. I never knew that. So this is completely not there anymore, and then we want to give the trumpet that part. Actually, we can probably delete that sound. And why isn't it playing? Oh wait, it's a sound font. Never mind. Okay. Oh yeah, this is, so this is the, we want the solo trumpet. And so we need a, like a little bend note up to here. So that's gonna have to, might have to be, oh wait, it's, no, it's not that. We need to scale the velocity, that's the thing. Now it's gonna sound kind of funky, but that's okay. And I think I'm gonna make another channel actually for the mixing, because it needs to be boosted in the lows, but only on this part. And why is this thing still, like, I canceled the panning. It's supposed to be center. But this one can be. So basically, we want to mix it like a trombone, because it's supposed to be a trombone here. Okay, hold on. Alright, so yeah, we need to mix it like a trombone. There we go. So maybe it can be quieter too, but I need that boost. Okay, and the panning for that one is what? About 25% left. I think this one still needs saturation. Perfect. Alright, so now that's done with, well, actually I think the, what about the second part of the trumpet? So it's supposed to be panned 30% to the right on that part. And it is. So now the sax, let's see. Let me see what you all are saying. Have you done the flying croc? That's, yeah, we've already like finished that one. Give their deepest approval and further. The solo trumpet sounds a bit low energy compared to the original. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, it could benefit from a little distortion. There we go. But that doesn't bode well for the trombone at all. Let's actually call this trombone. There we go. There we go. I like that. Sounds like a real trombone. Okay, cool. Now the sax. Now what's up with the sax? So we need... So first off, I need the... Well, the notes aren't going to work here. So we need to automate... Let's see if it even changes first, because the sax might be staying the same. Like, why would you have a sax section change panning? Looks like it does stay the same. And it always stays 30% to the right. And the sax, let's see, 30 right. All right. They sound like they're canned. There you go, a little bit more saturation does it well. Wait, not when it has two layers. But do both the sax sections, like both the layers of the sax section, do they pan the same way, or do they change? Or does one pan the other way? Because that's going to be a problem if one's pan the other way. Yeah, they are panned like the opposite way. So it's like kind of a stereo spreading thing. So that's not a big deal. All we need to do is select the lower thing and say, okay, so now we need another sax section. Wait, did it just add 2 layers? Okay, so we're missing there's another layer missing that we pretty much canceled on it that way. That's why the sax sounded funny. So let's get our so let's get like cancel one of these and get this one on 2. Have it play with that one, so maybe it'll hopefully sound better. Oh cool, that makes it sound much better. It sounds much more full. So now we need to go and create another master out channel. Well, no, we can have it go to the same one. But we need it, and it can go to the same thing as well, but like the same channel, but it needs to have needs to be panned to the left 30%. Actually, no, it needs to be a different channel, but it can go to the same master track. It just needs a different channel. No, wait. This is one of those layers. So this is that second layer. Damn, I lost my selection. But this lower layer needs to go to channel 3. And no, wait, something else is being triggered over there. Oh, the Brazil kit's already on 3. Damn. Alright, so we need to go to 4 now. And nothing else is on 4, so we're clear on there. There we go. Now it's properly panned. And oh, I see why I deleted. There's like phasing issues with that tenor. So that tenor has some, like, you can hear it kind of like phasing out. So what we need to do is, let's see, take the other layer to that tenor. Which would be tenor 1. So that, and it would, let's go and hold shift and kind of fade, like change the pitch a little bit. No, it just makes the phasing worse, man. All right. So I guess I deleted it for a reason. Maybe I deleted the wrong one. Let me try, let's see, solo this one. Maybe one should be a little bit later. But I don't even know how to do that, really. Like, delay the input. I think I'm just gonna have to pick one. This one sounds better. But we also need that. I need that one to be sharper if there's only gonna be one. Good. Okay, so that should be it. Now what about the trumpet section? This one goes about 15% to the right. So the trumpet section should be 15R. So there should be more velocity in the sax when it's like doing single notes. All the while, the sax needs to be louder anyway. Oh wait, it's not that it needs to be louder, it's that the trumpets are... And the trumpets need to be quieter. And the sax needs to be louder. And I want to let the gate give the gate a little bit of attack. That's not a good idea. And that trombone still doesn't sound right because it's using there's different samples in the lower end. Whereas in the SNES it's all the same samples, so the sample has better lower value, I should say. But that's something we're gonna have to fix in a minute. I mean, that's something I'm gonna have to fix in a minute. Let's get to these mute trumpets. Now let's see, those are the harmony, and so the mute trumpets are pan to the left, and how much? This should be them right here. 40%. 40% pan to the left. Or 40% to the right. Wait. So these are all different. but they shouldn't be. Oh wait, this is the piano. That's the beat trumpet. So they're all panned 40% to the left. So for the trumpets, that means 40%. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's see what everybody's singing. Are those two repeating high notes the right pitch? Yeah, I think it's a little bit of it's a little bit of, I don't know, I think they're like in the middle. So like if you go to fine pitch and do, say, 50% down, 50 cents down. Yeah, it seems like it's in the middle of the note. But we're going to have to go and extract the right note from that. From this thing right here. So, and I think this trumpet kind of needs more high ends. Yeah, it needs to be sharp like that because it was really sharp in the original. Okay, so the solo, yeah, the solo, the piano does the solo. That's the solo. Now the trumpet, let's see, I'm gonna go in and grab a whatever sample is where, I think it's a D that the yeah, I think it's this one right here. Sorry if that's loud. So let's go and drop it in DK2 Instruments Trumpet. Soft trumpet, C3. Let's just call it trumpet. Why does it... Oh, wait, that's because I changed the name. Trumpet. Here we go. So it's going to be a C. I'm thinking C6. Perfect. That's how we want it to sound. Maybe not so much distortion. There we go. We want to let some of those highs in there. Actually, all of them. There we go, all of them. Give it that nasally sound. Because we know a trombone has that sound. Cool. And I think that's about it. Let's see how it sounds in the full mix. Oh, something was like limiting really hard there. Must be my imagination. I think some things are competing for loudness. And I'm thinking it's the trumpet and the sax. Maybe it's that trumpet section. Yeah, those are pretty loud. Maybe not. Here's the thing, nothing is actually like too loud yet, so we can keep going. The trumpets need to be louder. There you go. The trombone is supposed to be panned to the left. Oh yeah, I forgot. How much was that? 25%. Wait, no. Trombone, wait. No, that is the trombone. So this we can delete. And this will be the new trombone. Sax is supposed to be, isn't it? Is it not panned to the right? So the one at 2 is supposed to be panned to the left, I believe. Let me check on that. The top layer. So this is the top layer right here. That one's done to the right. 30%. So the ones at 2 are supposed to be panned 30% to the right. Which there's only one on 2, but on 4 there's which is the other layer. This one right here is going to be panned to the right or to the left. 25%. Wait, the brush toms are also on 4. How did I not notice that? Alright, so 5. We need to send this sax to 5. So now, once again, with everything panned to the left, 25%. The lower layer of the sax should be sent to 5. Cool. There you go. I feel like the sax needs more volume. So I feel like the part where the sax plays like one layer needs just to be with more volume, and this one it just needs less. And look how there's a little bit of space between the bass, which means that we should have the bass louder. Actually, I think the lead channel should all be taken down a bit. Yeah, I think less reverb on the, oh, there's already very little reverb. That sounds good to me. So now, with 1 hour down, I think we're ready to move on to the victory theme. And I've already like done the victory theme in the past, but like the template for it, but I've had to restart it sort of because the other one was so old. It just didn't work. It just wasn't worth salvaging. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put out the because there's like certain things that are common among most of the Diddy's victory themes, and I can like export stems of those to use in some of the tracks that are like a little bit more typical. So the first kind of thing that's kind of common among most of them is that so that string intro, it's like sort of a rising string. It's supposed to be like when you're sort of like starting a record, and it starts to sort of spins up with the string orchestra. It's sort of a spin up effect. So what we do is, let's see, I'm gonna have to grab each and every one of these. Well, first I need to add a sort of a, let's see, where's the PWM strings? Add that here. Grab that. And just grab each one of these notes, because it's a huge string chord. With this not added. And see, right here is a delay note. It's a very rapid delay note. It's about a half a step. So what we need to do is delete that, but remember that we need to add a delay of half a step. And so ignoring all of these, so it's not that huge of a chord, it's just there's a delay on it, on each and every note. And I need to solo, like, mute out these MIDI channels. Do 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 do. Okay, so this huge chord, it's gonna have a pitch bend up, but the question is of how much is the pitch bend? And how fast is it? So it looks like it takes about a quarter note. It's pitch bending the whole time. But the scale on here is not going to be accurate because it's way downplayed. Here it says it's like, I don't know, like one note or something, but we want to start maybe with a full octave. So first we need to make sure these are all the same color, because if they're a different color, the pitch bend won't work. Let's try, and I think it's an octave too high. There needs to be a little bit of a attack. So, and first, and let's see, the other concern is that it's really quiet, so, hold on. Okay, this is really what's really quiet. This also seems to be in the wrong key. I think that's the right pitch. Yeah, it sounds like it's just because of the pitch bend that's kind of makes it difficult to hear, but an octave should be about right, unless it's like. Now the only thing left to do is so it's kind of, we have to mix it, so. I think when I made that sample, it was a little bit like filtered. So let me go and say, actually I'm gonna nix this thing. I'm gonna say maybe we can use the wave station. And let's see. Way too low. And we want no reverb on it, because if we're going to send a stem out, we want to use the purely the project's reverb so that we can have more control. So let's go and say that we want it definitely not to be filtered. And we want to say that we want to make sure that it's going to read it at 12. Like it's going to read the pitch bend at 12, so we can go all the way. So there we go. We have our 12 range. And so what we want to do is start at 0 and go up to 1200 cents, which I think would be right here, but it's not giving me any information in the window now. I don't know why FL Studio updated it like that, but let's just go by here. Okay, too slow. Okay, it's 2, that's not 12. This must be 12 right here. That sounds right. But it might be an octave too high. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. I don't know if it just needs mixing or it sounds kind of weird in some way. Okay. I'm not sure. Let me listen to the individual note. I think it might be less than, might not quite be an octave that I'm supposed to be sweeping it for. Let me try half of that. No. I think maybe the key is wrong. No, maybe not. Wait, some of them are going down and some of them are going up. That's what it is. So you got... Let me kind of remove the delays. And it's going to freeze. This is going to be a big thing because it's going to freeze every time. Whoops. Okay, I need to get my task manager ready so I can just like kind of end this thing as soon as it freezes. Jeez. Yeah, see, some of them are going down. Actually, I think it's only one of them going down. It's it's the base one. So it's that F that's going down. Which means that all we really need to do is I need to create another because VSTs don't respond to note bins and we're using automation. I can only go one direction, so I need to have a separate channel and have this one go down. And I'm assuming it's going to go down for the same interval. Which means it's an octave, so find our 0. Wait. Cancel that. Control I. And then I think this is the octave right here. So let's see, wait. This one. This one should be up here. This one's not really doing. Okay, I have to do it again apparently. I think it's that one's a really quick bend. Actually, no, I think it's constant. It's just I think it might even start at a higher octave. No. So this one, I also need to do that same because there's that filter on it. So let me make sure that it sounds good separate. Oh, okay. Nope. Alright, come back. Um. That was weird. Alright, so now that we didn't save that, we're gonna have to go with a auto-saved version, which means that we might have lost. Yeah, we lost a lot. But we know, at least we know what we're doing now, so just clone this. Yeah, we could have, that would have been so much easier just to clone it right off the bat. And then remember that it's going to cancel, it's going to take off. Oh wait, no, because I cloned it. That's right. So now we just need that pitch bend going down. Why isn't it playing? I don't even know what happened. Looks like it's not playing anything. Hold on one second. And it's glitching again. So basically what I need to do is save this. So sound's working now. Octave up. So it sounds like there's a curve where it sounds like it might not be going all the way to, I think it stops. It stops like right here. Or maybe the scale is not that big. Or maybe it's like really curved. Okay, I forgot I need to regularly be able to close this thing when it freezes. Okay, let's just say that's good enough for now. I don't exactly know what's going on there, but that's about as good as it's gonna get. So that's the top 3 notes. Sounds like it goes a little bit higher. Or maybe it kind of slopes a bit. Or maybe it just starts a little bit higher. Let me try like having it not go so high. Oh, maybe it was just an octave too low. Or maybe it starts an octave down and goes an octave up. So it spans 2 octaves. Nah. It's 1 octave. But okay, but it's not that high. Ooh, one more. but maybe I think it goes up a little higher. Maybe the chord's wrong. Let's see what's the individual notes. So we got 0, 1, and 4. I should think it's. So let's see. We sort of like actually there's the velocity should be higher. Let me sort of get their individual notes right. Maybe less than that. I think I've got it. I think it's less. It's less than an octave up. So maybe it's like a fifth. Which means I would need to measure. Oh, I can measure you with this. So maybe it's 7 notes up. And then we go insert. And then we go down from there to 0. Oh wait, that's a whole bar. Okay, so maybe it's all the way. Not that high. There, that's perfect right there. So it's 7 notes. 7 notes up. And then what's the next layer? So the next layer would be yeah, sounds like that's right there. Yeah, perfect, like that. And maybe we don't need it to be that sharp. So what's the next note? Probably an F sharp. Yeah, that's perfect right there. So, and maybe the reason why that one doesn't sound good is because it's supposed to be 7 notes. So we need to go 7 notes back. Control, insert, and go, wait, back from there. think this one's actually a full octave. Maybe not. I think it's like sort of the slope is really steep. So maybe I think it's a little bit too, like the note's a little bit too low. Let's see how that sounds together. Getting better, getting there. This one doesn't sound correct, right? Maybe it's got to go lower and get higher. Maybe that's... So if you have 7, that would be 5 more notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 5. And then would go up more. Yeah, that's perfect right there. It just goes up an octave. But the thing was, I had to get the notes right. And now as for this one must go down an octave too, but with that exponential curve. Or maybe, I think it starts higher. But either way, they should all be, let's see, they all have proper velocity. So it sounds like there's just that really steep curve. That sounds good enough. What do y'all think of that? Let's see. I need to saturate it a bit. Maybe we don't need to go that loud. Yeah, I like it. The bass one's wrong, though. I think maybe it might be the curve. Maybe it's this way. No, I really think it's the other way. Maybe it's just like a little bit down that way. Maybe it's less of a distance. Yeah, that sounds good. There you go. Good. I like that. All right. But I think there was a little bit of attack on that. A little bit more attack, I should say. Not that much. There we go. Now all we need is the delay. So we need a half a step of delay. Yeah, so it's sort of like a... So that's cool. Yeah, I'll like it. Let's export that. Let's actually, before we export it, we'll just put it on, drop it on the timeline, and like make sure everything works, and then export it all at once. Yeah. But we need different, separate tracks for this, so, or separate patterns. So let's go first empty string intro. Oh, we need the pitch bends as well. Perfect. Okay, so now we drop that on the timeline, and we're going to keep the original MIDI track for good luck. And so let's make sure we denote that this is the downbeat after the string part. And now we can go into the, let's see. Hello, brown bear. All right. So the first channel. So we got our kicks right here. Let's go grab the kick from DK2. And snare. And let's also give the kick a thing, and let's give it our signature kick mixer track, and give the snare as well. I don't think we have a set one for the snare, so what we need to do first is find empty and beat 1. So we need to copy kick and snare. But really we only need one loop. Sorry, my computer is stupid when it comes to audio problems, so it looks like we got it pretty much. Let me make sure that I got it at the same scale. So root note is B. Might be a different sample, but we'll see. But we're gonna use the song's reverb, so I can't tell if it's like the real, like the reverb of the individual song. So I can't really tell if it's because of the reverb or if it's just a different sample. I think it's a different sample. But either way, let's move on to the hi-hats. Cool. Let's send it to a track. Okay, so let's see. We also have, there's also a delay on the entire drum beat, except for the hi-hats. And so what does that delay sound like? We have a little over half a step, I think. Yeah. A little over half a step. But wait, it sounds like it's more than that. Oh. No, it is. No, yeah, it's a very short delay. So, let's see, what I gotta do is, but it's only the snare and the kick getting delayed. So I have to put the snare and the kick in a bus. Snare plus kick. And have a delay on that. Stay with me. So let me, now I forgot about panning though. What's our panning like? No pan so far. Except for the hi-hats. Okay, so what else have we got? So it's like do that and then there's did he hurt and the crumbling sound. So I would just have to copy basically one iteration of that. And really I think they're all C, so well no, they're up there. But yeah, I would need to copy the, so really this one's just root note, root position. And no loops. But yes, normalize it. So we're going to say beatbox. Let's go. So C sharp. Definitely no looping. And we want it to be like, it's that high one, it's that hiccup sort of thing. So we want to get that hiccup sound. I'm just gonna guess and say that's where it goes for now. And then we'll fine tweak it later. So we got one at G3 or so, it says. And that sounds about right too. So the next one would be an F sharp. Next one would be an A sharp. Or an A, I mean. Definitely not, though. Oh wait, that's not the same. So, okay, I got them wrong. So, this should be chatter 1. This should be chatter 2. This should be chatter 3, and chatter 4 is not used, but this should be the hoot sound. That's why I was having trouble matching it. It's not the same sound. And there's the pitch right there. And actually we have to repeat it twice because there's 2 different types of loops of it. It plays twice and then it loops. So we need, for both times, we need this, 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 and the only thing different is the last 2. They sort of switch order if I recall correctly. Yeah. So we take this here. Cool. So now we need the Kremling sound. Actually, just two notes. First 2 notes would be fine. This should be the pitch right here, I think. Oh, it does change pitch, but it doesn't reflect, it doesn't change notes. The notes stay the same. I guess it's just an inaccurate error in transcription. So let's see what notes we're looking at. So we're looking at D, I think. Yep, that one, and then yeah, that one. So we need an envelope on this one. Okay, cool. And there's a variation on this one. In some of the songs, it does that. It does it like that, and then in some of the other songs, this one is shifted down. So now all I need to do is give these a mixer track. Call it beatbox. And I'm going to keep them all in the same one for now. If we need to change that, we'll change it later. Cool. Okay, so the next thing is the bass. Now there's two types of basses that that occur. So there's a string bass, and then there's the pick bass, and the rest are just are unique, specific to one song. But let's see. Say thank you for the restorations. You're welcome. Take me on. Sorry, someone said that in the chat. So is DK2 done? We just need these jingles, right? Yes, it is done. The second note is wrong this is the wrong sample. What? Oh yeah, that was a while back. We need that uncompressed crumbling sound. I'm afraid that one doesn't exist, so yeah. What did that do to the crumbling sound? Must have hurt his throat having to do that multiple takes. No, actually, I think what they did was this was like said in an interview that they just opened a track and like had everybody make, like had someone make like just like they were like, well, what sound does an alligator make? Well, they were just like, let's just make noises. And so they made a bunch of noises, and they kind of, I guess that one was one of the noises, and they just, you know, That's what it ended up being. They didn't do like a bunch of takes of that. It was one take of different noises, and that's the one they liked. So the bass, make a new track, call it bass string. And let's go ahead and add another. Let's use a wave station. I like using the wave station one for this one because it's a little bit higher quality. And the sample I have is bad, so. Okay, so get that filter all the way up. And now we need this to have a very plucky envelope because it's a bass, not a string. So first, wait, I need to copy it first. No reverb. There's a pop on it I don't like. So let's give it the minimum amount of attack I can. That'll do. And it needs to be loud, so. Huh. Oh, it must be the settings like that. Let me save this patch, because now then I won't have to do the filter thing anymore. All right. Let's call that as a bass string. Cool. Now, and the other one, there's a pick. Some of them have a pick bass. A couple of them do. I'm not. The way I'm doing this is like if a song has only one. If a song is the only one that has that change, I'm not gonna make a stem of it. But I think two of them had it. So pick bass. Here we come. Bass pick. Wait. What's going on here? Oh yeah, that's right, it's a contact instrument. Okay. So let me go and grab the this right here. Well, actually, let me see if it sounds like that. Let me find one that is good. Shouldn't have, there's some chorus on it that I don't like. Oh, wait, that's chorus. Oh, there was vibrato. Good. I like it. So, and let me call this bass pick. Okay. So after the bass, what's next? Yeah. Cool. Let me see which one, slow it down, see which one these are. So it looks like they're like according to their number. 3 is the most like nasally sound and well, actually, oh, it goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The 0 counts. That's right. So this shouldn't be too hard. Just, yeah, actually just do like that, and then copy, and then wrap. And make sure to turn off all these loop points. Oh man, I was kind of hoping it would just, you know, maybe, are all these set to C? So let me try and set the root notes one note at a time. First of all, let me kind of cut everything so that it stays within the there's not so much space at the beginning. Wait a minute. I have it backwards. Yeah, I copied it backwards. The fourth one should be the loudest. Maybe now it'll all fall into place. Wait, no. The first one is supposed to be... No, the second one's supposed to be the lowest one. And then it's supposed to be that one. It's getting there. So let me see if this, like the first one. So what note it sounds like that? So maybe down here, so which means that it needs to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool, that was easy. So we need to find that pitch. So I'd say about 2 notes up. Yeah. There we go. So the third note. So that, what's that note? I think it's already there. Maybe. There we go. Something's still off. Getting there. Cell value on the fourth note is probably too high. Getting there. Maybe it would help if they were all panned right. Getting there. I still don't. I don't even know what's wrong, man. I'm gonna have a look at the old one. Try to dig that up because the old one had it on it. I think the old one had it right. There we go. This looks like we got number 1, A sharp. Number 2, C sharp. 3, D sharp. And 4, E sharp. Or 4, E, I mean. Cool, I can remember that. Alright, so wait a minute. There wasn't 4 of these, was there? Oh wait, this is, whoops. I don't think that's gonna be, I'm just gonna have to. So here we go. Got A sharp, C sharp, D sharp, and E. Perfect. I can't believe that was so hard. Cool. Alright. So we got that down. Now we just need all those did they all have the echo like that? they pretty much all have it like that. So, what's the interval of these delays? Let's see. So with the original channel for sure is right here, right? Yeah. And so interval would be a little less than 2 steps. Assuming that this one's not the other. Okay, yeah, it is the other one. So it would be a little less than a step. So we actually got to give all these. So chatter goes to 8, and send all the chatters to the same thing, and cool effect, that's for sure. All right. Good. Now, so the the melody will be for each of the projects to put on. They'll use their signature melody line. And what I think that's it, really. Now all we need to do is process these, like mix them. So let's start with the string intro. I think we already did. Oh, whoa. That's a little strong, don't you think? Too much saturation. I guess no saturation is the best way to get. This, oh my god, how did that happen? Look, it's the master track, and it's not supposed to be like that. All right, so keep in mind that we have to completely redo the bass track. That's why it was too much saturation. So we still want that. That's good. There we go. Now it sounds like it. But I still want to get that. Yeah, just make it like that. I just think it needs a little bit something a little more exciting. Something to give it a little more, maybe a little more saturation. Oh, it's too much. That's cool. Now maybe chorus. It already has a chorus, but maybe a little more. I don't even know how to work this thing though. Oh wait, dry wet mix 80. So let's give it a little more wet. Hmm. Okay, I like that. Maybe we need those highs. There you go. I think we do actually need that after all. And maybe before the... Yeah. That's what we need. Alright. So keep in mind that we're not doing any reverb at all. So now the snare is going to need to be saturated for sure. And let's see. Let's put the hi-hats in a bus as well. Oh wait, they should not have their own thing. Never mind. First off, let's solo that. I want to EQ it a bit and then saturate it. I think that snare is too hard hitting. Hi-hats are too loud. Now this needs some work. I'm gonna need to separate some. I want to separate these. I want to separate this one. And this one. So let me solo this one, and so I can focus in on that. So I want to get rid of that pop first of all. All of them have it. Cool. That ought to do. We won't be saturating any of them because they're already pretty saturated, being they came from the game. So, and is there a, okay, like, okay, wait, I forgot about Diddy's hurt sound. Okay, that's good. Is there a delay on this? No, definitely not. Okay. Okay, those are getting really loud because of the fact that there's, I guess because of that they're so so maybe we can tone down the velocity here. I'm gonna put all these in a bus so that way I can control them individually. So let me put their velocities back. I knew this sounded weak. Let me give it a little bit of attack because it's popping. Wow. I have to give it a lot of attack to stop it from popping. I guess that means it won't stop. Unless I do a low pass. A low pass might mask it. No, you'd have to do it too much. I don't think that'll be noticeable in the final mix. So, hold on. I do want to saturate it a bit to give it a bit more boom. Also want to enhance, boost the bass a bit. Make sure that the kick should go to 6. Good. I like that. It's so wet. Yeah, I like that. Nice nickname. Do 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 do. All right. Oh wait, this is not supposed to be like that. So these are supposed to be, let's give it a full velocity. And now they all need an anti, like, you have to kind of do that to help them stop popping. Perfect. All right. Now let's hear it. Let's put it all together. So we got the string intro. Kind of trim that down. All right. First beat. Cool. So I think it's on B, right? Yeah, that's right. So this is our template. So what we need to do is like export these piece by piece, and I'm gonna have like all the different variations, and then we like this will basically be our template to say that we like, you know, have everything we need to build. And then like some of the death themes are like don't use these things, and they need specific instruments that are already in the project, but this will cover our bases. But we are out of time for today. No, the flute's not coming here. The flute's gonna be taken care of by each individual project. This is just a template, and each level has an individual like melody line, like whether it's the flute or the violin or whatever. But this is our template. So we're gonna mix these down, like mix the stems down, and then bring them into each project where we'll be able to use them independently. But that'll be in 2 weeks after next week when we do DK3. Change the percussion. Yeah. A lot of them change. Like, this is a good template. Like, a lot of them follow this. Most of them follow this formula, but a lot of them deviate. So it's going to be, we're going to mix these down into pieces so we can mix and match them whenever a song uses them as uses these generic sounds. But we will do that next time. For now, this is the end. We've got I'll be exporting the changes to the songs, but the jingles won't be available to listen to until they're in the MSU patch. I mean, there's really no point. Nobody's gonna I can bring them by request if someone wants them, but I won't be exporting all these and putting them to the drive. But I will, however, be exporting Token Tango, the new version, and what else did we do? We modified. So we modified. Let's see. Someone wanted me to look at Disco Train. I'll be looking at that. So we'll put out a new version of Disco Train. I think I did a little bit to Haunted Chase and Token Tango. That's about it. So we'll be putting those new versions out, and still Drum Rumba, but we'll be putting a new version out, and yeah, that'll be the end. Hope y'all have a wonderful day and don't get sick. Jam and Sam out.